They came in the twilight of time, when earth was still young, and heaven was not so far. Their feet shook the ground. Their voices could silence armies. And their eyes like burning stars, held the memories of other worlds. Imagine an old man, sitting beneath a desert sky, retelling stories passed down for generations. His voice cracks as he says, "In those days, the Nephilim were on the earth." It's a whisper of terror and awe. Genesis 6 verse 4. A single verse. But behind those few words is a forgotten war between heaven and earth. According to the book of Enoch, the watchers came not with fire, but with fascination. On a mountaintop, 200 shimmering beings stood in silence. One, named Semjaza, raised his hand. "Let us descend to the daughters of men," he said, "and take them as wives." They made a pact, a binding oath. And that night, the stars above Mount Hermon blinked, as if watching something they could not stop. From that union, the Nephilim were born. Tall as trees. Powerful. Beautiful. Terrifying. Villages vanished overnight. Forests cleared by hand. Rivers redirected by will. A scribe in your records in trembling ink. One of them walked past my home. The air grew heavy. My child could not breathe. And when I looked up, I saw not a man but a mountain with a face. The Nephilim taught humans metallurgy, enchantment, and war. They built kingdoms of obsidian and gold. But their hunger never ceased. The world cried out. The Creator saw what had become of his garden. And so, the skies were torn open. Rain fell not in drops, but in blades. Mountains disappeared. Oceans swallowed giants. From a cave high in Ararat, an old woman whispers. The Nephilim screamed not in fear, but in rage. They did not drown. They defied the flood with roars so loud, even heaven turned away. But even water could not erase all their traces. And also afterward Genesis warns. The Nephilim returned. In the land of Canaan, a boy hides behind rocks. He watches a warrior, 10 feet tall, armored in bronze, slaughter an entire regiment. They are the sons of Enoch, the villagers whisper. They never died. Moses and his people feared them. They called them Rephaim, Zamzumim, Emim, giants with names older than language itself. In the 1800s, giant skeletons were uncovered across America, some over 10 feet tall. Then, they disappeared. A farmer in Ohio writes in his journal, "We found bones too large for any man, in a burial mound shaped like a serpent. A week later, men from the government came. Took everything. Said we saw nothing. And so, the bones vanished. But whispers remain. Some believe the Nephilim never left. They walk in secret. Hide among the elite. Perhaps, even rule. Their blood runs through those with power, their wisdom encoded in ancient symbols, their presence hidden in plain sight. In a forgotten monastery, a monk records a vision. I saw a man crowned in gold, but when I looked closer, his eyes glowed like fire. And I knew the Nephilim had returned.